And we're live. And yeah, it took me long enough to make this return. And I can't say for sure that I'm ready for it, but here we go. We're testing things out. We're seeing if content can and will be made. Here we're playing so far, one of my all-time favorites, PC Building Simulator. And today we're going to see if and when we will be able to... That was a brain fart. That was a huge brain fart. And some of you might notice something in the soundtrack. The game's soundtrack, and I'm going to be really honest about this, it's really boring. The most boring game soundtrack I've ever heard for a game that I really like. And then they have this nifty option to use internet radio to basically have something to listen to while you work on computers. Personally, I want to try something else. I want to try some rock, okay? And none of that, like, okay, let's try rock classics, honestly, because I mean, I gotta see what that. Okay, this is gonna get me really copyrighted. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure that I'm supposed to air this, but I'm just gonna keep the volume on really low to avoid any copyright infringement. And it doesn't really matter because I'm not really monetizing this live stream. Anyway, let's just get to it. What do these emails have to offer for me? Who wants their... okay, someone is calling me Hiya Babe. The blog's going great. Oh, that's Jameson, who I made a computer for so that he can blog. And now he wants a 3D Mark score of 1100 and wants me to spend less than 500. Is it possible for anyone to afford a computer when they have that kind of budget? It's weird. It's honestly weird. But thing is, I'm not complaining. I'm just seeing if I can work with this. And the problem is that I'm gonna look up some sort of web page. Not on this thing, but on Google Chrome to see if I can do the 3D Mark score. And most likely, there is no PC with such a 3D Mark score. So we're just gonna test things out. We're just gonna see if this can be done. Let's just go to our stream. Not our stream, but basically see on the site if this can be done. This is not cheating. There is no other way for me to determine the 3D Mark score the 3D Mark score without actually doing this. So let's say the budget is 500. Okay, and there is no reserved budget. Hold on. Yeah, we have a budget of 500. The target score is 1100. And I don't think I have any other, requirements for this rig. Okay, so CPU socket. Let's say I'm not gonna be very picky. I just need to see. Okay, we're level 11. There are no builds found under that score and under that budget. So I guess she wants me, or whoever that is. He wants me. His name is Jameson, and he's calling me Babe. And yeah, I guess I'm just gonna build him the cheapest computer there is. So let's just go to the shop and see what we can get him. Let's get the cheapest. Okay, we're starting off real slow with this one. So we're just gonna get him like the cheapest case I can get him, an Antec DF500, which I almost bought for myself. By the way, just let me explain to you this. I'm not seeing it in the stream, but this is what my build looks like. See this whole RGB thing. Hold on. See this RGB? This is amazing. And let's get back to that. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing this correctly, but here we are. So we added the Antec DF500, the cheapest case on this game. Okay. Okay, what about an also cheap power supply? Let's see if we can. Okay, this is some of these are cheap enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Sheen Power King. Holy shit, we're setting the bar too low for this, guys. Okay, so you want a PC that can run at 1100 3D Mark score, so we're gonna get you like also. Okay, we're starting like really blandly on this time because like we're trying to get this guy the cheapest shit, and he wants a PC that even the guide, even the tool to know which PC parts to get doesn't have suggestions for it, which means it's gonna be a really bad one. Okay, a really bad PC. And I have one of these. Let me check if it's still used. Okay, I mean, I still have it. It's not used. We can still use it. Okay. And it's not that I can easily just get him some used parts. It's just that this is the cheapest unused product that I have, the unused graphics card that I have on my thing. Let's see if I can work with some used RAM. I don't think they're gonna mind because what they're asking for is honestly outrageously cheap. And we have RAM that is also pretty cheap and not used. So let's go with that. Yeah, we're having one of these RAM with no cover at all, which is fine. Motherboards, okay. Okay, we're aiming again for the cheapest motherboard that we can possibly get. Is it still? Okay, that's still, okay, somehow this is the cheapest motherboard. And let's just get that one. Holy shit, okay, since we're getting him the cheapest motherboard, which supports AMD, holy. Okay, I was aiming for a Celeron or something. This is not good. Again, let's just see the cheapest Intel product we can get him, and it's a Celeron, and that requires an LGA1151 Kaby Lake socket, which we can easily search for. Socket is Kaby Lake. Oh, this is the still very expensive. Still very expensive. That's just sad. Okay, I'm just gonna get him that one. Do I already have it? Do I really already? Oh, what model is that? B250M. Okay, B2. And it's not used, which honestly baffles me. How do I get this stuff and not use it? Okay, sure. Let's not buy him the motherboard. Let's just get rid of this motherboard. We have the motherboard in stock. And all we need is a processor, a Celeron processor, like the cheapest shit. Let's just get him something that is also a Celeron, but is still powerful in a way. So let's just get him the Intel Celeron G3950. Cooling. Do we have cheap coolers? Surprisingly enough, there are still very cheap coolers either way. So I think that's everything. I think we found everything for this cheap ass CPU, this cheap ass case, and we're gonna keep that on hold and see what else we can do. Actually, since that's out of the way, let's actually buy this right now, grab it, and work on the PC right now. Weirdly enough, this same person, I mean this same fictional NPC, has asked me to build him a PC with a relatively similar price range. But this time I'm working on making the motherboard, the CPU a bit more, you know, powerful, so that I can, you know, let him get the 3D Mark score that he asked for, which is weirdly low. And it just baffles me, honestly, that okay, now I think the developers went like, now that you've tried building really good computers, let's see you try building computers that are incredibly incapable and incredibly cheap. So now we have the Celeron. Okay. Okay, let's put the thermal paste this time. We didn't forget to do that. That cheap ass, you know, cooler. Holy shit. Okay, and you want a graphics card that is extremely cheap as well. Let's just remove that PCI lock. We're still in the same price range that we... Oh yeah, gotta remove the PCI cover. We're still at the same price range. We have used $375 out of 500. And I am beginning to question my existence and question my decision to play this game of all things right now. Is my lip bleeding? That's weird. Okay, so memory. We were planning on using this very cheap memory chip. Okay, I think that's everything except the power supply and, oh boy, and the storage device. We're hitting like a really high number here. So we're gonna take off this side panel and show everyone who's boss with the storage device, which is, well, extremely cheap. Okay, we've made a point, and basically we've used like $30 under the price range that whoever wanted this asked for. Oh, hold on. I didn't even connect any cables yet. This is stupid. Okay, I'm gonna use... It doesn't matter what price I'm going to... What price... The cables don't have a price in this game, except when I buy them for me to use. But basically the user of this computer, of the computer I'm building, doesn't eventually, you know, pay for the cables. Well, weirdly enough, this power supply uses modular cables. Who would have thunk it? Hold on. Hold on. Is this Sheen Power King a modular one? This is making me really jealous. Like, how do you manage to get a modular power supply with that price? I mean, of course, it's in this game, miraculously, compared to real life, you get to buy you get to buy PC components at MSRP. or at a price that is basically affordable to you as a player. I'm getting really sweaty. I don't feel very good. Oh no, no, I saw that. I guess I got that. I'm well aware of how this is. I'm just gonna turn the power on. I'm gonna turn on the AC. This is getting really stressful. Hope you like the square pants that I was wearing. Anyway, yeah, we're in. We need to just not download, install 3D Mark and see if we can benchmark this little thing. This really like affordable PC that actually does not so much. Okay, so before I get to that, I'm just gonna let 3D Mark do the benchmark. Yeah, it does as much work as benchmarking a real PC. It takes, look at that, like, lag. This lag is not from rendering. These videos are already this video is already pre-rendered, and what it brings basically is like it simulates what the PC is already doing. It simulates a benchmarking for a PC that is obviously fictional. Okay, let's leave that for later. This guy wants me to build them a PC, and it has a minimum spec requirement. How awesome. Okay, you want to play World of Tanks. Pretty weird choice, but let's see how demanding this game. You want to play a minimum spec. Okay, show me. You want 4 gigs of RAM, and you have a budget of 1400. Okay, so let's see. Let's just start with the case. I'm gonna get, since you got 1400 and a game, you want to play a game with these requirements, I'm just gonna invest more in the invest more in the case. Now, actually, I'm gonna get you a Be Quiet. I'm gonna get you a Be Quiet. Maybe. Now, actually, I've been thinking of. Okay, let's not try the Ryzen Thetis. Yeah. Okay, a blue one. And your requirements. You want an AMD processor. Well, this is an AMD processor. I mean, what? Sometimes they have these like secret messages in the email for me to realize what I should add to the PC. They want certain parts, like a specific kind of part, and the only the only thing AMD specifies in this game is the processor. So, I mean, it already says in the requirement, just get them a Ryzen. A minimum spec, one of the minimum specs is the CPU being a Ryzen 3. So that's kind of weird. Okay, there you go. Silverstone RVX 1 in the cart, and it's blue. It's my favorite color. Not very recently my favorite color because of a story that I might tell later in a vlog. Hoi. Okay, so power supply. You want a power supply that runs all that, and I would honestly say get a Silverstone. Okay. I have a better idea. Let's just see how much the CPU will be. Okay, you want a Ryzen 3 quad core 1300X. Okay. Series, I want a Ryzen 3. 1300X. Okay, that's a 150 alone. And you want VRAM. You want 2 gigs of VRAM, which I used to have, but now I don't. Let's see how the computer did. Is that what you need? That's not what you need. Holy shit, that's not what you need. I made a mistake. I made a terrible mistake. I think I need to get Okay. I'm just gonna see if I can afford, if I can take back the graphics card and use it somewhere else, because this was a mistake. I mean, this is the thing with building PCs when you don't know which 3D Mark scores you're looking for. I mean, you know the 3D Mark score is 1100, but I mean, it's almost impossible to get the exact. Oh boy, we're gonna regret. We're really gonna regret this. Okay, and I wanna. There's no way that I can afford anything other than that. Okay, I'm just gonna. You know. Okay, we're just gonna get him a. I'm not entirely sure. Thing is, that's the problem. I really have no idea how to work on this PC anymore. Okay, we're just gonna take out everything. Take out every single cable. I'm sorry, I worked hard on these cables, but now I gotta get rid of them. We're gonna see what this air cooler can do. We're just gonna migrate it to a different computer. Okay. It's same everything, but we're gonna have to use a different motherboard. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of the RAM chip. Okay, just gotta get rid of. I mean, this turned out to be more hectic than I thought it was gonna be. Spend less than 500. I mean, obviously the Antic seems so far to be the most plausible choice for what we're looking for here. Okay. So what I'm looking for is not a Celeron. And we want, okay, so this is 60. If we put in, okay, so this is, oh, this is also a Kaby Lake. Why did I take it out? Why did I take it out? Pentium. Oh, this is a Kaby Lake. Huh. Do I have it? Do I really have it? Like, can I use the one that I already have? Oh. 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 That's not the one. Okay. What do I have then? Actually, that's a broken one. And I can just sell it. But the one I'm looking for is... Okay, this is a Core i3. And this is a Skylake. Okay. So I'm just gonna get myself a Pentium G4560. Okay, okay, I'm just gonna delete those for now and just work on getting this one. Right now, let's see if that makes it work. Bring back the motherboard. Can't believe of all the games that I could have streamed on this thing. I mean, I honestly can't believe I got like really enthusiastic about the idea of working on a new video. And by the way, I can't see your comments, but I'm gonna take a look at them as soon as I'm done with this like nightmare case. Okay, this is the Pentium. Imagine like, okay. So we did the thing, we installed everything. We gotta put some cooling. Good. And now install some memory. We're doing the thing again. Okay, 425 so far, and there's still the power supply, so I'm not very afraid. And we are going to put back this. Okay. Okay. So we did the thing. We installed everything, right? Just gotta put the cables. Did I put back the thermal? I think I put the thermal again. I think I did. I think I did the thing. I think I did the thing. Let's see if that works. Ah, shit, here we go again. Trying to make this thing work. Of course it's work. Everything about this game is work. I'm not saying that it works, I'm saying it's work. And imagine like putting back this whole thing and still not getting the thing to work. Okay, we want, let me explain what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get a 3D Mark score on this thing that is not less than 1100. Now that that's out of the way, let's get back to building that case for Critical Azuka. Obviously, these are fictional people. And if they were real, the problem is if they were real people, I would be. Hold on. So there was a cheaper case, and it was an MSI MPG mag. Unbelievable. Honestly, unbelievable. Okay, so we're getting him a blue, red, green, blue. Okay, we're just gonna get him the silver stone, the blue silver stone. Okay, let's just get him the CPU first. He wants a Ryzen 3 1300X. I have that. When did I ever have that? What? The one that doesn't work, the one that is broken. Why do you tell me that I have one in my inventory? So that I can sell it when it's broken, get some, a few bucks, less than $5 each. Okay, so AMD Ryzen 3. Holy shit. Okay, and also I need. Okay, let's see the graphics card. What kind of graphics card are we looking for here? GTX 960. Series GTX 900. 960. Okay, we're gonna get you the best 960 that is out there. Actually, price descending. No, 960. I'm looking for the honestly the most expensive 960. Just to make sure that I've put enough into the. So he wants the. Okay. So it doesn't really matter if I get the 2G, 4G, or the gaming, or the 100 ME. Just get it, and they're still the same frequency. Which holy shit, that's not making it any better. But okay, and that's 2 gigabytes. We need 4 gigabytes for that, and it requires 2 gigabytes of. What? How does it help me to know that the 2 gigabytes and the 4 gigabytes VRAM is still the same price? Maybe it's on discount. I don't know, but let's make use of that. Okay. What else? Hold on. So you need also 4 gigs of RAM. Oi, we just want 4 gigs of RAM. That's all. Maximum 4 gigs, please. And I could just buy him one of this. Okay. So far we've used up how much is that? 375 out of 1400. And that's just the minimum requirements that he's looking for. And we also want storage. We're going to give him the best kind of storage. See, the thing is, when you've got a budget that is big enough, it's best to use it as far as you can, like, muster, because this is helpful. This is helpful to you. You build him a great computer, and you also don't go beyond the price range that he has. He asked for a price range. You better deliver. Now, now that the processor is a Ryzen, I'm thinking, why don't we also get him? Hold on. I'm thinking, okay, since this takes more RAM speed, but also that's not the kind of RAM speed that he has in the CPU that he bought. But still, let's see what we have in our inventory. That's a used one, and did he ask for, was he okay with, he wants all new stuff, okay. Got me there, okay. I'm going to get you this DFL A320M Fortune X. And I hope I don't regret making this decision. Okay, so I got you the one with the max RAM speeds. And we got you the memory. Actually, we need to get you a cooler. You don't get really specific with what kind of cooling you want, but still, I'm thinking of getting you a Kraken. You still want 1400 for that, so. Okay, so we got you the motherboard, we got you, okay, we got you the cooling, which will be water. We got you the storage, 4 terabytes is more than enough. Power supplies, okay, power supplies. Power supplies. So, to go with your blue case, we're getting you a Hydro 750. So far, that's still in the price range that we're looking for. What? Hold on. Where did the case with the colors go? Oh, hold on. Where did the case with the colors go? Like the colored case. Oh yeah, there it is. A blue one, and it's 80. I think we can do better. I think we can do better. Oh, but not that good, you know, not to the point where he goes bankrupt because of me. I'm gonna go with the Cooler Master Cosmos. Okay. And that'll be 1355, which is well below the price range that you're looking for. And that's basically the first one, and we're gonna accept it after actually getting done with all of that. You're looking for upgrades with a specific amount of RAM and a specific 3D Mark score, for which we're gonna get to the site once again. Okay, let me see if there are any comments. Nope, no comments. Okay, that's nice. That's pretty good. Okay, so build upgrader. We're looking for a budget of... Okay, hold on, what's the score? 4987. 1300. 4987 score. And the 32 gigabytes of RAM that you need is... Okay, I'm getting you two. I'm getting you two... I'm getting you a 32 gig chip, honestly, because this is too much. I mean, I'm not gonna give you 3 chips, 80 gigs RAM. Okay, sure. I mean, what will it be if I get him? Is it him? Oh yeah, it's Gordon Phillips. Yeah, it's him. Okay, what if we get him 3 more G-Skill Fortresses? 3 more G-Skill. Okay, G-Skill. G-Skill Fortis. G-Skill Fortis. Yeah, but this is this is a very cheap one. Why don't we just get you like a chip one? Okay, let me just see. Can your okay, let's see if this motherboard will withstand. It will withstand until 3600 megahertz RAM. So we get him. You know, I mean a 32 gig chip. I mean, how could that possibly go wrong? Yeah, one 32 gig chip. I mean, I have a better idea. Now that I think of it, it's much more affordable if we get him 3 more of his G skills. See? 120. Actually, no, 180. That's much cheaper than what he was looking for. And you want to upgrade to 30. Okay, that's what I got him. And he is looking for... Okay, so reserved budget would be 180 for the RAM. Case is... Okay, what case does he have? MPG Gungnir 110R. What kind of processor does he have? This is, I know this is confusing for anyone who is watching right now. So, what was it? What was it again? I'm sorry. What? Ryzen 5 quad core. 1400. What? 1400. Yeah. We're looking for a RAM speed of 2133, and we have 4 RAM sticks of that. Now that I reserved the budget for that. His graphics card is a MSI Radeon R9 390. I can't do it with the MSI Radeon RX 3 R9 390 X Gaming AG. Is it AG or AGLE? Yeah, we got that right. Surprisingly enough, we got that right. Okay, we got that. We're gonna get to that. Okay, since this is a diagnose and fix, let's just get it without counting first. He says it. He thinks. Okay, he cleaned. Thank you, Silver Tongue. I'm glad that you're watching. Okay, let's see. Okay, so he cleaned the motherboard with the Hoover. Okay. Okay, that's on you, dude. Sure. I mean, I'm there to fix it, but then again, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why do I sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger? I didn't say the N-word. I did not say the N-word. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay. Okay. This guy also has the problem where I need to scan his computer for viruses. And his PC is dusty, so we're gonna take care of that as well. Okay, so you got that, and you got and what is your motherboard again? A GA. It's the one that ends with K7, right? Yep, that's the one. That's the one that ends with K7. How many GPUs do you have? You have 1 GPU. Sure. You have 1 GPU. And I mean, that's it. We did it all. Like we researched all. I don't want dual RAM for this one. So I don't want dual GPU for this one. And oh yeah, my level, it's 11. Okay, so what's the most expensive build we can get him based on our current? Okay, what? Any specific? You don't have any specific requirements for your thing. Okay, why would I replace his Ryzen with a Pentium? Why would I do that to him? That's just sad. Okay, so we're just gonna get him a Ryzen 7 because that's the most expensive. I mean, this what you're looking at here, the one that I highlighted, is the most expensive combination that I can get him. And that's the Ryzen 7 8-core 1800X. So let's get him that. That's like the most expensive processor out of the bunch. And also get him an MSI GeForce 980 Ti Gaming 6G LE. Okay, that's all the 980 Ti Gaming 6G LE. Okay, that's the thing. And what else? A DFL. After all of this, he just wants me to. It's not that he wants me. It's that this setup with this price gets me eventually to a motherboard that is, you know, almost not a brand. Which one was it? Oh yeah, that's the one. Great. So we have the things for this guy. We got the RAM. We got the. What? Oh yeah, there it is. How come it wasn't added? Oh. Now I get it. It was already. I already bought it for someone else, and oh yeah, that's why it didn't appear at the bottom. I think that's it for this guy. Let's just accept and move on. Sounds like I'm trying to get over some personal problem. Let's accept it and move on. Just get over your grief of basically this 30 mark score thing. Anyway, I have a huge feeling that, I have chapped lips, and I think the front is bleeding, and I'm not sure if that is correct. Okay, so this one who wants me to diagnose and fix his PC actually wants braided black cables, and he doesn't want any used parts. Pretty much. Okay, now that this was done, okay. How can I please you? Honestly, like, just tell me, how can I please you any more than that? Okay, so I'm just gonna close it down. I mean, it's baffling, just baffling how I spent all the needed money and still got this. Okay, I'm gonna work on this one later. I'm just gonna put it back as it was. And actually, no, hold on. Okay, so 3 mark score. And I can't pay a single dime over what I've already bought. Is there a cheaper case that I can get? Like, is there a case cheaper than the one I already have? I know I'm gonna go in depth because of this in the game, of course, but holy. Okay, so I can actually get a much cheaper thing. We need a window for that, actually. Yeah, add to cart. Okay. So now that we know that the Antic DF500 is... Now that we know that the Antic DF500 is 60, we know there's 20 off what we need to do. And the CPU processor that we got, the most expensive Pentium I can get him, we're gonna replace it with, oh my god. Oh my god. we're gonna get him a... Like, this is the most expensive thing we can get him. Is it used? Is the one I have used, actually? Okay, so this one. And it's not used. And the problem is that I can't use it. I'm honestly gonna order these same day just so I can get this to work. I'm gonna be so broke after this. Add to cart. And what motherboard did I get him again? This is a problem for me. Okay, so this is the most affordable. Okay, hold on. Hui. I gave him an LGA. Okay, this is the LGA, so I'm just gonna get him a Skylake. Was the one we got a Skylake? Was it a Skylake? Okay, so Core i3 are always Skylakes. Okay, this is a Skylake. So let's just get this bread. So what I got him in the first place was this one, which was a Kaby Lake, and this is a more affordable one, and it's a Skylake, so that takes off 70, which actually makes us more able to afford. Okay, let's see if we can take. Okay, so. Okay, we're gonna do some quick math because I am bad at it. I'm like abysmal at it. So we're just gonna take all of these contents out. Okay, we're just gonna take all of this out. What am I hearing? Black Sabbath. This is amazing. I mean, I'm hearing it very faintly in my headset, so nobody can actually hear it. I'm going to be like basking in, you know, the possibility that people might be able to hear it from my very, like, so many copyright violations just by, you know, playing a game. Okay, so we've taken all of this out. We're gonna have to take this out as well. And all we gotta do is just put back the parts. Because there is the cheaper case that is coming in the mail. And we gotta treat it with great care. Okay, so we're gonna put this Antic, like this, not, you know, not expensive enough PC. Oh yeah, it's this one. Okay, just pick up PC, put it here, and take this job, put it back on the whiteboard, and put this thing in here. And see if we can so we took out 20 plus 70 plus 20 plus 7, so 180 off of the total that we need, which allows us I have hold on, I think I'm getting a comment. A friend of mine has entered the stream. And I'm guessing, I'm guessing, I know who they are. It's Silver Tongue. Silver Tongue, hey, she says, hey Moose, hey Silver. I am here basically building PCs, and I hope it's fun enough for everyone to watch, even though not everyone is gonna like seeing, you know, someone get geeky about PC building. What is it? So now that we're getting a Skylake, we've used up. Okay, so we need 180, and oh, this is not good. So we took off one. Okay, so we used up 40 so far, and we need. What we need is basically a $40. What we need is a $40 processor. Okay. Okay. The problem is. Okay, this requires some serious math. So let me get my pen, and we're gonna write this down. Hold on. So let's say the Antec CPU was 60 plus a 170 motherboard plus I did the math wrong, plus a, what was it, a processor that was worth dirt cheap actually, 90. So that's 260, and then 320. Now if we calculate the ones that I've already bought for the new idea, that's 250. That's like really affordable. I mean, I didn't even. So that's 250 so far, and we need to fill the quota of 320. So let's just get him a really good Skylake. So we need to get 320, which means 140. So that means 180. So let's just get him as good of a Skylake CPU as we can get. Okay, let's just get, okay, socket Skylake. Thing is, hold on, I just gotta show you this. No one knows what it's like to be the Batman, to be the sad. I intentionally said Batman. Let's get back to let's get that back to, you know, low volume to avoid copyright, and not that it like matters. Okay, we need a 180. So let's just get him. It's him. It's Jameson, right? Let's get him. Okay. Okay, so 280 plus 40, that's 320. That fills the quota pretty nicely. So let's make all of that. All of it, actually. Same day delivery. That's a lot for the PC to compute. And what is this one? Tell me that's the, okay, that's the Silverstone. Okay, let's put the Silverstone here and basically make our PC. We said we were going to install this Mortoni. just gonna basically put back the sticker. This is the Jameson sticker. I'm just gonna check on something. Silver Tongue, if you're still watching, I saw your comment. Okay. Okay. Okay, we agreed for this. Okay, so 330. We need to still in the same price range. Okay, so we put everything back. Okay. I'm gonna put this thing in. Everything is back in, and it's basically time to put the storage, to put the really cheap Mortoni. But because this case is, you know, dark and bland and colorless, I'm basically gonna put it like that, despite the modular power supply.